I jumped out of war here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Order of Lawmasters going up against the Legion of Asgore. We're defending Dreadquake, and I think it's really important that we read out the email here to get some context on the situation. He says, "Hi, first time sending a disaster battle, so I'm not sure if you want to fight siege defense battle on just hard difficulty, but I think this could be good teaching opportunities, seeing how extreme the disadvantage is, despite the game claiming it'll be a valiant defeat." Okay, so just dealing with that sentence first. I don't care what difficulty you guys send the save files in. I would much rather get an interesting disaster battle on normal difficulty than a boring battle on legendary difficulty. So the only thing I'm really discriminating against is how interesting it actually is. Because if a battle gets sent in and I think to myself, okay, the battle difficulty needs to be higher, I can just increase it, which is what I've done here. So it started off here when I loaded up and I just bumped it up. So don't worry about any of this. The campaign difficulty doesn't matter. Because if you're sending in a disaster battle, I'm assuming that the battle result in auto-resolve is at the very least a valiant defeat. If you're sending it in and it says Pyrrhic victory, I'm probably going to reject it. So only auto-resolve defeats will be accepted. And it says that in the description as well, in the instructions. So yeah, don't worry about what difficulty you're playing on. I'm not going to discriminate. If you're playing on easy to legendary difficulty, I don't care. The most important thing is that the battle is actually interesting. Okay, then the next thing about the auto-resolve. The auto-resolve is actually quite favorable towards the player, even on very hard battle difficulty. Because I've seen situations like in my own campaigns where I'm going into a fight and I think to myself, I'm going to have to fight this manually. The auto-resolve is going to give me a defeat. And then it's like close victory. And I just like, I can't believe it. So situations like this where it's like valiant defeat, it lulls you into a false sense of security with it a little bit. And also, you having a siege defense here means that you're getting another auto-resolve buff. So auto-resolve right now, very favorable for the player. It also says, this is turn 133, but my army is a bit behind the times because I spent all those turns helping Oxyotl settle the Southern Chaos Waste. This was my first colony attempt, but suddenly this force appeared, and I just can't defeat this army with what I have. I don't know how to defeat 4 Dreadquake Mortars with mostly infantry, but I'm sure you can do it. Okay, well, on that note, is that we don't really want to be using infantry to defeat Dreadquake Mortars. Let's just say, hypothetically, we removed all of their ammunition by wasting it. Let's just say we managed to do that. We still don't want to use our infantry to fight them in melee because these are anti-infantry kind of chariot units. What we want to be doing is either shoot them, which we don't have a hell of a lot of archers. We've got a lot of melee infantry. And use our single entities, these two guys here. Now, we are going to want to control large army in this situation here because their reinforcements is definitely stronger than ours, but I want to be able to use these guys at the start. So let's go in here and see what we can do. But yeah, I can definitely understand getting overwhelmed by Dreadquake Mortars. It really comes down to this. You've got to understand their strengths and their weaknesses. Their strengths are infantry. 80% of your forces are infantry. Using infantry to defeat them is kind of like trying to put out a fire with more fire. It's not really a great way to go about it. What we want to be using is units that they're bad against because they don't have that much ammunition. They've only got about 18 shots. And they will target a medium-sized unit like Teclis or a Frostheart Phoenix. Now we're going to put our spearmen from the garrison on the walls around here so that we can use the towers to begin with because those spearmen aren't going to be that useful. And it's going to be pretty cramped up here where we want to hold a defensive position. Now another thing is that you get these big maps, right, in Warhammer 3, but most of the time these defensive positions are absolute shit because there's so many ways to just get around them. Like you position yourself here to defend from this angle and then you just get hit in the flank, right? And that's not even that important, or they just bypass it entirely. So oftentimes the best place to stand is put all of your forces in the most critical position and you have a concentration of force. Because what ends up happening with the AI is that they don't concentrate their own force. They have no understanding of concentration of force. They just go, oh, I have a unit that is good against this unit, therefore I will use that unit. And it's stupid. That's not how you should be thinking. Right? You need to actually have a battle plan in mind, and the AI doesn't have that. So you can use it to your advantage because they'll come in waves and you kill them one at a time. And it doesn't matter if your units have a disadvantage on a per unit basis because you're using concentration of force. Now, we want to get some control groups going here. Like that. And I'm going to put these guys here in control group 4 But in all honesty, I'm probably not even going to use these units to win the battle at least. I want these guys here to run enemy units down after the army losses happen. So I want them out of the city. I feel like I can win the battle without them. Because the balance of power, like, it's not in our favor. It's only slightly. And that's before these guys have shown up. But I think we can do a fair bit to thin them out. So what I want to be doing is bringing Teclis and the Frostheart Phoenix over there. And we want spears up on the walls. Spread out so that if and when they decide to attack the spears with the Dreadquake Mortars, they can't kill the entire unit with just one shot. That's what we want to see. Alright, and up here. Now, we can set up down this way, but we have to keep in mind their missile units are all guns, and our missile units are all archers. Okay, those are different ways of shooting, right? Now, if you get down on the ground, if these guys have to walk up, you can see they can't shoot us from this distance because you can't see any troops. If you get down on the ground, get down to what they can see. If they shot, they're going to shoot dirt. They have to get to probably about here just to be able to shoot this one. But if we move our troops back to here, alright? Now don't forget, if they're here, we're shooting at them quite easily because we're shooting at an angle. See, even from here, they can barely see us. So what that does is it turns their like 90 to 145 range to basically 0, giving us a huge range advantage. Then we've got this terrain. It's actually a really good defensive position, right? We've got this over here where we can screen some of our forces, put them up this way, so that as their forces come through this way, we can basically come in and flank them.
Acknowledged.
It's a bit weird here because it looks like you can put units over here, but you kinda can't. So it's just a bit weird.
Orders received.
Okay, then
Shall be done.
you guys, you should be more over this way so that the blunderbusses or whatever don't shoot us.
Shadow warriors.
Yeah, space here is a little bit cramped, that's for sure.
It will be done.
Also, we need to check. Sometimes in sieges, the game will just put one of your units on skirmish mode for no fucking reason whatsoever. Why is that unit? Because I've got it on default, not skirmish mode. Why is that unit? It's been in the game for 2 fucking years. Why has this not been fixed? It's so stupid. Skirmish mode is useless inside of a settlement. It's useless most of the time. But I've got it on... My settings are with default off. So you got to check this stuff. It only ever happens in defensive sieges. Okay. Put the artillery over here and we'll put a barricade blocker to protect it. Make sure everyone's in guard mode. That'd be good.
Without fail.
Cool. Especially on a Lothern Sea Guard unit, right? Like, that unit can stand and fight. So yeah, what should end up happening here is that we start shooting them, but they won't be able to shoot us until they get to about here. Basically point blank range, at which point we just charge into melee with them anyway, prevent them from shooting. So we use the terrain to our advantage. Don't worry too much about stats, stats aren't that important. You know, if you know what you're doing. Okay, I think we're set up, let's go. Alright, so first thing that we want to do with Teclis is try to destroy their flying units.
Master, forward!
Yeah, it's harder to dodge fireballs now. No, not that one.
Charoy Lecky! Eberon! I know the way!
Moving over this way.
Onward! For Ulfwan!
So try to take the skies for ourselves. We don't want these guys here dealing with our archers. That would not be good for us. No, don't worry about that. Okay, and let's put this down on him. Out of range. That's not that important to use. Alright, so it looks like they're going to focus on destroying this fort wall here. This one here doesn't have a wall breaker. What do they do? Okay, we also need these guys here. Get out of the city.
Teclis.
So you see the towers are doing a little bit of damage. Nothing spectacular, but it's more for... I would much rather them use the Dreadquake Mortars on our spread out infantry than on our more elite units over here. Now, if I brought my cavalry around over here to try to flank them, they would just get demolished by everything, so I really can't use them very effectively in this situation.
Making my way. Fear my words.
Just get that one off the battlefield. Let's just focus on winning. You can demolish it after
I go.
we've won here.
Stop.
If our army's in good shape. So that's the plan here, obviously. I like to make sure that I hand the save file back in good shape. Right, another flying unit, a Great Taurus. So, how much damage are we going to do here? Not too bad, I think. This is a Hell Cannon there that we might be able to handle. Okay, we want to make sure that one unit is hitting it in the absolute back so that it's got reduced melee defense for that particular unit. Also, this allows us to get the charge bonus again. Don't have the Sword of Techless. That's not good. Would have been a good weapon to get. Now, we can land down here as long as the Bull Centaur renders aren't close by. So we got to wait for them to leave the area. Alright, we could also probably pop down a Chain Lightning on that. Alright, we got a fair amount of supplies. Let's get started on this. Oh, what happened there?
Master of the White
Oh no,
Tower.
point blank range, that one shot at us.
Setting for.
No, don't shoot at me, bitch. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Seeking the foe.
Escort this one here off the battlefield. Okay, we're going to need a overcasted regrowth.
Techless. Onward. Advance.
Okay.
Forward. Seeking the foe.
What the hell? They're aiming at us already? Well, good.
Setting
Good.
forth. By Howitt.
Okay, good. They've given up on that now.
I go. Very well.
It'd be great if we can get them to shoot their own troops, but let's just focus on getting rid of the Hell Cannon first. Alright, they've got a Bull Centaur render coming at us, but we'll need a net of Ammontok to pin it down. We just need a little bit of time to take this out.
Scython. Hear me.
So that gives us an additional 20 seconds. And by them coming over this way, they're not advancing on the main force, because like I said, these guys here are not going to wait for the rest of their army.
Chosen of
Which is what they should be doing. Okay, only 2 men left, 2 dwarfs left.
Advance.
They're not
I
going to be
will
able to man the
obliterate them.
equipment.
Moving out.
So the Hell Cannon is
I know the
effectively
way.
defeated. Alright, now we've got to probe at them and see what we can do. All while this is going on, we're shooting them with the towers because they haven't gotten rid of our infantry yet.
Techless. Ever on.
The Techless has so far done 23,000 damage, a little bit of damage done to him.
Awaiting
Okay,
orders.
this seems like a decent opportunity, I think, for a cast. I could maybe bounce it. Maybe. See how that goes.
Charoy Lecky. Onward.
That looks pretty good to me.
Moving out.
Alright, if I land on them... No, hang on, just
Their
be careful
end is
here.
nigh. Halt.
This guy's...
As you say.
Okay, hang on.
Forward.
Still trying to figure things out.
Techless.
Alright, you... need to keep building these tier 3 towers here. Okay, all good.
Techless.
We do need to destroy this, but I'm worried about the Bull Centaur renders. See, if I start fight... Actually, it's pretty low on barrier. Now might be a good time to go after it.
I go. None can comprehend my power. Making my way.
Gonna use a fireball as well. Don't bother using it on a Lord. They tend to not take much damage from these.
Agreed. I know the way. Yes.
Yeah, those Bull Centaur renders are anti-large. We can't be popping that down.
Ever vigilant. They
Look, they're
shall know
targeting
fear.
our Phoenixes.
High Lawmaster.
If I could just
For
get
His
them to shoot us
Majesty.
while we're in the fight with some of their infantry. Yeah, come on. Bomb me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Oh, daddy. You know what I like. I like it when the AI makes dumb moves. That was very dumb. That was some high tier units as well. Let's get out of there. So our spearmen at the front line are getting smashed, but that's okay. Okay, these guys here start moving around the back here.
I know the way. Seeking the foe.
Okay, we've completely lost the walls now. That's okay.
Fear me.
Honestly, the amount of damage that's been done to them so far, I'm pretty happy with that.
Ancestors, hear me.
Alright, we'll fireball, pop it down. Oh, watch out for the bloody blunderbusses shooting at us. Move back. Actually, if we can get them to shoot at us while the Infernal Guard are fighting us up here, they're not going to destroy these sections of wall because they've got ladders up there. Yep. They're going to still try to blow us up. They're going after that other infantry unit. That's okay because this guy here has got a unit on it. Okay, got that one shooting at us. Get up. That's okay. Hey, they're more than willing to bomb their own units. This is on very hard battle difficulty, by the way. Just put this in one control group. Okay, that went pretty well, I think. Yeah, let's see if we can get them to shoot the Infernal Guard fire glaives. They should be able to shoot over the wall. Nice. Right, there we're gonna get some fighting now. Here we go. Right, I've got another tower ready to go. Actually, go with the other one.
Eagle claw.
This is shooting every now and again. That's fine. Just do the best you can.
Yes.
Are they doing it? Oh, they're going after this unit here.
By your command.
Oh no, they're not. Oh, oh, yes. They're just fucking their own units up.
Moving out.
I don't think the guy did this. Good. Not only are we wasting their ammo,
Techless, if I must.
it's opposite. They're using it against their own fucking men.
Cannon.
Okay, I think a regrowth on this one wouldn't be going to waste. What's going on here? Why haven't you been shooting?
Attack. For duty.
Where are you? You need to be up more up front. Get in there.
Guardian.
Okay, go stop those Chaos Dwarf blunderbusses. See if they'll keep bombing us with that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, we're fighting on two fronts now. We need to be just paying attention to things. Okay, we don't want them to demolish this section, so what we do is we turn it into a barricade. Okay, then you move back. Did you do much damage? Oh, yeah, a bit. Bring it back this way. It looks like you can set up over here, but you can't. See, look at these guys. They can't shoot. Good, we've absolutely demolished those Bull Centaur renders. They get shot by these towers. Awesome. Don't have enough for this tower just yet. See, I'll be able to switch that back behind them. So that one thing, they can't get away. And another thing is we can set up a regular barricade so that they can replenish their ammo.
Ever vigilant.
Yep, see? They're not shooting because they can't see. Okay, put those guys. That actually worked out very nicely, that little move. I'm about to do it again over here. Especially if we charge into here, right? And the archers are then shooting into their backs. Right, I'm going to put this as a regular barricade because I need to go and... Is that a metal wizard? No. I need to go and replenish ammo. The metal wizard's over there. This is going very nicely. Are they going to turn around? Well, if they don't, they're just going to get absolutely annihilated. That is not good for them, though. Not good at all. Very good for me. We are fucking destroying these idiots. Alright, switch that to being barricade. Get back over here. Infernal Guard having done 100 damage. Holy crap. How are we going here?
I am ready.
Yeah, bomb, bomb, bomb. You're making me so happy.
Of the White Tower. Making my way.
Look how many units are stuck over here because they're targeting out. Oh lord, yeah, just keep doing that. That's working out fine. You guys just chill. If any units run away, I want you to run them down. Let's just keep this up. Minimal damage so far.
Eagle Claw.
Sometimes the terrain will block it.
White Tower Guardian.
Yeah, take a little bit of damage, might as well heal what we can. I think most of their infantry is gone now. Right, everyone stop firing just for a moment because all these units are dead anyway. Okay, never mind.
Fine.
Our guys are still over here.
Orders received.
None can comprehend.
Orders received.
Shadow warriors.
So this guy's only Lore of Hashud. I was only worried about the other wizard. Okay, switch that back to being a barricade trap because we've got supplies. We're okay. Maybe what we can do is bring the cavalry over here and recap this position just to get more supplies. So the Dreadquake Mortars, they're all out of ammo now, but they're just staying put. That's okay. Let's just deal with what's over here before we advance any further. Actually, Techless, I need you to kill this guy here.
Advance.
Alright, this guy, come over this way and start replenishing your ammunition because that's going to increase our balance of power. We might be able to inflict the army losses just by restoring ammunition. And then behind him, close it.
Loyal. Archers. Swordmaster of Hoeth.
There again, that was really good.
Acknowledged. Advance. Move.
This field is like a trap. It shall be done.
Go kill him. And they're still just sitting around there.
Scython seal Cadate.
Good, slaughtered them. Get back into position.
Swiftly.
Towers don't do damage to our own units. Okay, come over here. And you'll notice that as we do this,
Setting forth.
we should see the balance of power improve as we give ourselves ammunition again.
We away. By your command, we advance. Moving out. It will be done. Cadai be praised.
Yeah, it's definitely
As
improving,
you say,
just a little bit.
For duty, it shall be done.
Okay, put that one back.
Utter
And
forward.
just get the other three, because they got barely any ammo left. You can do it with the artillery crew as well. Okay, having captured this point back, we'll start getting more supplies. And we'll get this one, because yeah, they've just got a whole bunch of units stuck over here. So it looks as though the AI has derped out. We're going to actually need to advance on them. But if we can get as much bounce power as possible, then I won't need to dish out that much damage in order to get the win. Another thing is that they might be targeting these guys here. That might be what's going on. I would actually prefer it if they started advancing. So let's bring these guys back up. If they get wiped out, no big deal. So I think the AI just derped out there.
I am ready.
Okay, that one's been kept. Come back over here, recap that. So yeah, we didn't need this position. Man, our army's in really good shape. Barely any casualties so far. And mostly all on the garrison. Gotta make sure this guy here dies. I think that's the main commander of the battle as well. Isn't it? No, that guy is.
Spearman.
Okay, we can probably do a little bit of healing.
St. Louis, sign up.
Again, just restoring tiny little bits of bounce power. Okay, that dude's dead. Alright, Tech, let's get back over here and let's see what we can do to annoy them to get them to come over here. Otherwise, I could maybe get the Tyrannot chariot to wake them up.
Swiftly. Move. We away. For duty. It shall be done. We will obey. Acknowledged. Without fail. Loyal.
Good.
Quickly now.
I'll tidy it up back up again in a minute.
Shall be done.
I'm not even sure if they're going to make their way back up here.
We will obey.
Now, towers don't give balance of power. Hang on. Yeah, towers don't give balance of power, but if I bring these guys over here, maybe these towers will shoot.
Onward.
Now, the AI does this as well,
We away.
so
Forward.
it's not really an exploit if the AI does it.
As you say. Move.
See them constantly
For
reshuffle
duty.
their units while they're on barricades to get ammo back.
We advance.
I feel like it's something that CA put in to give the AI a boost and just didn't tell people that they could do it as well.
Techless.
Alright, well, we've still got some magic, and I've still got fireballs, so just cast it what we can.
Fear my words.
Alright, gain these other positions, why not? Put down some more towers there.
It will be done.
Bounce. We've definitely won the battle, it's just a matter of how healthy is our army going to be after the fight.
Assert forward. Acknowledged. It shall be done. Understood. Loyal. For Assyrian. Moving out. Without fail. We away.
Don't know if I really want to do it with all of these, but it will restore balance of power for us. Okay, we've got access to the towers, and that we want to shoot. Okay, they're starting to wake up now. They want to go around that way, it seems. They never actually broke through that section, did they? Because they wouldn't put a ladder up there. Yeah, ladders make it invincible. Another thing to keep in mind as well is that even if we inflict the army losses, we still have to deal with the Dreadquake Mortars. They're unbreakable. No, I don't want to get shot. Let's do that because it'll give us ward save.
Orders
Could you...
received.
No, you... Oh, they actually... Sorry, they did actually break through it. I'm blind.
Acknowledged. Yes. Setting forth.
Alright, loads of victory points coming in. Yeah, we'll just put some basic blockers here. Why not? Alright, yeah, this is still doing a bit of damage. If I go around the other way and land, they might start chasing after us so they can get into range of these towers. Maybe you come over here.
Without fail.
Lothern Seaguard. Apace. March. Assur, move. Assyrian guides us. Forward. It shall be done.
Done with that one.
Setting forth.
Orders received. Orders understood. We will
So yeah,
obey.
you can see the balance of power improving there.
Advance.
Just had a nice big chunk.
For duty. Onward.
I'm not sure if this is going to give us the army losses because I don't think we lost
Understood. Understood.
that much. So I think we still need to get that last little bit to be qualifying for the army losses. So I'm trying to just probe at them, just dish out a little bit more damage to try to make it happen.
Scython! Hear me! Moving out! Ever on!
Also, we don't have life leeching on Techless. Okay, there's the army losses. I thought we were pretty close. But again, we still have to get rid of the Dreadquake Mortars. So what I reckon we'll do is we'll get our archers, come out over here. Fight them out in the field. Same thing with these guys. We'll turn it into a field battle. Right, I actually need my cavalry around the other side. No, just come out this way, because this way they are. Hang on. Go recap this position. Yeah, make sure this guy here dies. That'll be good. Yeah, we got to get rid of them.
Awaiting orders.
What's going on here? Why are you moving so slow? Net him so that he stops moving. He will fight back, but that's okay. He's not particularly strong.
Ever vigilant.
No, Techless, don't push him off the edge of the map. We want to kill him.
Halt! I know the way.
Can restore their ammo as well.
Shadow warriors. Advance.
It'll just take a moment to get him over there. But yeah, pretty clean victory. Well, hang on, it's not over yet, but if we manage to take these out without too much damage, it'll be a pretty clean victory. These towers will not be sufficient for taking these guys out.
Guardian! Techless! None can comprehend my power!
Just trying to stop me from killing that dude.
Seeking the foe! Advance! Yes!
Yeah, if you pin them down even when they're shattered, they will fight back.
For the greater good! Making my way! Techless!
There you go. I think we got him.
Master
You see a little
of the White
burst
Tower.
of blood. It usually
Their
means we got
end
him.
is nigh.
Alright, we can use the Tyrannoc chariots to dish out some damage. Problem here is the damn barrier.
Hear me. Stop. Fear my words.
So yeah, bring out all of this, and I should restore their ammo as well.
We go! We go! It will be done, without fail.
Because yeah, if you just send like 1 or 2 units over here, these guys will absolutely demolish them. So we need to send our entire force. Like I said, concentration of force. Keep focusing on this. Yeah, for some reason they just don't want to go inside. Maybe something just got them stuck in terms of pathfinding. No idea.
Ever vigilant. Scython.
Focus on this one here, because at least we've got this one barrier down.
Serve the king.
Speed up a bit. That'll do. We're not going to need all the ammo. Let's get over here. And yeah, they're just sitting there tanking it. Very dumb. Very dumb enemy. No. Just leave it. Okay, let's set up our formation and just advance on them, and it should be relatively easy. Because yeah, if we're concentrating fire on them, even though they've got a lot of armor and health, we should be able to kill them pretty quick. Could have brought the artillery down as well, but they're just too slow, and I want to get this done a bit quicker. At the end of the day, they don't have their ammunition anymore, so they're not that much of a threat. This can still heal a bit. We've got plenty of magic, so might as well use it. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is if they're advancing, we can pop down Net of Amentok. Yep, they are just being stupid. It's not advantageous for us to shoot them like up on the walls. On flat terrain here would be best. They just don't shoot very well from the walls. Okay, here we go.
Move!
Guardian!
And they just don't seem to care. It might be because they've lost the battle, but they don't understand because they're unbreakable. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. Dismayed by the loss of the battle or something. So yeah, we took the thing that he had the most concern about in this battle, and we actually used it against themselves. These guys did not do any real damage to our army at all. In fact, they did significant damage to their own. And then they end up getting destroyed. Nice, heroic victory. Well, we didn't take much damage. Only 36 casualties in our force, and that will replenish it over the end turn. And the garrison shouldn't matter. That army is like completely obliterated. Oh no, the single entity will still survive. But yeah, a big part of this was just AI be bad. You know, if you know the strengths and weaknesses of how your AI, how the AI behaves, and just don't fall into the traps. Basically, it comes down to this: try to split up their forces as much as possible. They get really confused, and try to make them engage with units that they can't win against, and that also makes them confused. And it's like a dominoes effect. Once one domino falls, the others start falling, and then they just collapse on themselves. Because they sit there trying to figure out something that they can't figure out because they haven't been programmed with those situations. Yeah, I don't think we need replenishment. There you go, some money. Wow, for a turn 133, it's not much terrain. What was the Legion of Asgore doing all the way down here? They don't even border you. How did they get down? They had to travel a long way to get to you there. Just seeing what's going on over here. So you've got the Dark Elves as your endgame crisis, it seems. I understand that pain. Just want to see how his campaign is going and then hand it back to him.
Very well. Speak, if you...
Don't know why you don't have a trade agreement with them. I think that is something you should get as soon as possible. Oh, is it possible that they're the endgame crisis? Is that what's going on? With those endgame crisis armies? No, they just traveled down here. No, they couldn't be endgame crisis armies because it's only ever the other one. Yeah, I can't explain how that happened. So, Dreadrock. Where's Dreadrock? It's like, Oh, Dreadrock is over here. Oh, I see. Okay, now I see what happened. Right. So you took on the Dragonos. I see what was going on. Right. Well, you're in good shape. Yeah, everyone's fully replenished. You know, it's not an army I would build, not a cheesy army at all. But even with a non-cheesy army, it is possible to get ridiculous victories if you know what you're doing. So yeah, definitely go finish them off. And then, you know, take advantage of the situation before they rebuild all their armies. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.